Wait, so we are back again. Sorry about that. We had a connection problem with the VPN and stuff in internet. So, as I was saying, yesterday it was a high impact news day. So before that, we made the first move in London, and I predicted exactly that it will go up. Yes, MetaTrader generally it's a nightmare. I prefer TradingView for my charts, but you know the challenges in MetaTrader, I have adapted to it. So here we see a clear bullish order block, and price went back to retest this fair value gap. So here exactly is my entry. It's in the exact mean threshold of this candle which broke the previous market structure. So for me it was a clear buy signal, and it's the 20,022 model of ICT. I use ICT concepts in my thinking and my analysis, but not only ICT concepts. Generally, I'm trying to have multiple confirmations with other strategies or other thinking anyway too. But for sure, ICT is a big thing for me, and it's a big. It had very high impact. His teachings had very high impact to me. So I actually consider him as my mentor. I see his stuff works every day to the pip. So for sure, for me is the best trader maybe ever lived. Because you cannot predict in such precision these things. And of course, with me, so far, I mean, this week that I started this live stream, I'm pretty sure if you have watched that he's been confirmed multiple times, not only one. So I was about to open the economic calendar. Which is here because I want to have an idea. For sure, it's a high impact day and week generally. So in 7 minutes we have in the Swiss franc. My God. Okay, so Italy, France, Germany, Greece. We have PMI in 30 minutes. So for sure, until 30 minutes from now, I will not take any trades. In 1 hour and 40 minutes, it's the inflation rate, this is very important, at 2 o'clock in Greek time. Okay, so I love it. Today we will have volatility. For me, it's very good. So I don't trade the news, I trade what I see. Okay, so let's have an analysis in the Euro USD from the monthly and go down. I'm gonna delete everything. Okay, so this is the monthly. So from the monthly perspective, if we have the Fibonacci tool, we are under 50%, so we are in a discount. Here, where this big candle formed, it's actually an optimal trade entry. So for me, my thinking is where we are now in terms of price in the whole environment and where it will probably draw to. So as you can see here, the 0.79 and 0.705 levels of Fibonacci tool are optimal trade entry. It means that we are in a discount and we are trying to go up. So actually we are in a bullish trend in the monthly, if we can say trend. But before that, as you see, this fair value gap have formed. So it's very possible for the price to go and test this level 0.3824. This is very bearish, so we might have a bearish momentum up until here and then explode upwards. So for me, actually, I don't know if we have here in MetaTrader. For sure we don't, right? To draw, things to draw, like arrows. Yes, this is not MetaTrader for sorry guys, sorry, let's see what we can do. So my analysis starts from the higher time frames and it's going down. So let's see in trading view, which is much easier. So we go to the monthly. And here is our levels. So this is very probable to go down. I don't like this candle. Here actually. Okay, let's see. It will go here and then boom. This is the whole idea. It might go even further down because we have also this fair value gap. Before it starts going up, but we don't know actually if it will fulfill this area and this fair value gap. Until here. So these are our monthly levels. Why it go there? Maybe it needs, depending of the geopolitical situation in Gaza and in Ukraine and generally in the economy, to fulfill this fair value gap. Generally continue this downtrend, because you see that here in the 50% of the Fibonacci, for sure we had some support, some resistance, sorry. So it failed to make higher highs, so for sure this is a downtrend. So it might continue, I believe it will, before go up. Let me send Twitter a message that we are running the live stream. just came out. Generally we broke this area, so expect to go there and retest it. It's still 10:30. At about 11:30, 11:45, maybe earlier actually. But yes, for sure this is a good setup to go down. In the monthly we are bearish, as we said. It did went here to retest it, but let's see what will happen, because what time is it? Okay, so 7 o'clock. This is the New York Open, so I believe it will go first to hit it, because we haven't hit it yet. Boom. Have a good month also. February is in. No. Good. So for me actually, as I see now, I see a limit order going, selling in this area. It might go there for sure, so my stop loss will be over this candle actually, because now we have formed a big candle, a big fair value gap here. So it might want to retest first and then go down hard. Where? To the next imbalance. Okay, so we go hard as you see, but here price went, but it didn't take the New York Open, as you can see. New York Open is 7 o'clock Greek time here. So this is test, didn't even touch it. It almost touched it. So with the other news, I expect to go first up, and then I don't believe this is the real move downwards. It's too early. Maybe here we're down. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so let me finish my post on Twitter. I hope the keyboard doesn't sound as much. You cannot hear that loud because I put it lower. Yes, I hope I didn't miss this move, but as I said, it's early. It did a move like upwards, but yeah. Okay, so if you are asking me if I care what number are the numbers, I don't actually. I just see the volatility and I see how price is formed. So yes, I have an idea Okay, so we are bearish in front, but it's always mixed. So you cannot depend from the numbers alone, because I have burned many times that this is okay, this is a positive number, so we are going up. No, because market and buyers or sellers are rethinking the true facts and are waiting to evaluate the whole situation. Another thing that I am interested in is the sentiment. Where are all the traders are going to? So generally they are mostly bullish in euro for now. This might change at least. Because for now we're bullish in euro, but it's not clear. I would prefer this for sure. Okay, we're going down. I might have missed the move, but I don't care actually, because we're not chasing the price. Okay, let's go again from the monthly to weekly. I'm not in a hurry. So I'm gonna erase these arrows. In the weekly, I'm gonna delete. We saw the levels in Fibonacci in the monthly. I always use Fibonacci levels. I believe in those numbers generally in my philosophy in life actually, because I'm also a musician and I see these numbers apply in everything. So for sure, here is an optimal trade entry downwards. We are going down, guys, in the weekly. How down here? We are going to the 50% of the Fibonacci, because this is a very good optimal trade entry in the weekly. And we see also the bearish candle with volume, but here is the target. The target is 1.04. Yes, Europe is going down actually. Let's see in the daily. Okay, we are going down deep. If we cross this line, for sure we are going even harder. From this point on, we will have some consolidation and then it will go to the 50%. So my first target is this liquidity pool and then the 50% of the Fibonacci. And we are in the daily. And it's Thursday also, right? So Thursday, Friday, we might have a small pullback because of the power of 3. The power of 3 is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So you see all candles. We have an opening, up, down, and then closing here. Opening, opening, down, upwards, and closing here. So this is according to ICT, is the power of 3. So for here, this is the weekly. Okay, so in every week, last 2 days are very tricky. I mean, my worst day, for sure, it's Friday. And because I did very well yesterday and the day before, like unbelievably well, I'm expecting some pullback. But for sure now we are in an optimal trade in a trade entry in the weekly Oslo and the daily Oslo also, sorry. This is in all logics and strategies. This is a break of market structure. From Italy in 5 minutes, PMI. not in a rush to have trades today. So again, in the Fibonacci here, if we delete this Fibonacci, in the 4 hour, we are in a discount. So this is where it gets tricky. That was an optimal trade entry. So now we're surpassing this fair value gap, and it's not bullish anymore. Of course, it could go up until here and then go up. But as we saw in the higher time frames, we are bearish. So I cast the pullbacks actually yesterday and the day before, because I was very bullish. And all Twitter were bearish and they burned, actually, as I saw. So here we could have some small pullback, as I said. We are expecting this. It's very rare to not hit the New York Open, and we haven't yet. So I'm expecting a pullback and then have maybe a limit order downwards. If it goes only downwards, it's okay. We miss the move and it's okay. So in the 1 hour, we are here. This is the 1 hour. Let's go to the MetaTrader, put the 1 hour and put the levels. So 7 is here. It's when 1 hour. Let's go to 15. We already are seeing the small pullback, as I said, but here that was an entry. This is, let's see, I believe here it's the New York Open, so it has touched it a little bit. This is what I'm thinking now, that why in TradingView we are not seeing that. Okay, yes, sorry, my bad. We touched it a little bit, so we have touched. So, okay, this is the pullback, as I said. It will go to retest this fair value gap it has here. Okay, so yes, we're going down faster. So here is another confirmation. We have touched it. Okay, so here we formed a fair value gap under the market structure. In the monthly, weekly, daily, we are going down to the 50% of the Fibonacci. Cannot see left. Let's see the levels. So it's going to fulfill it's already fulfilled this fair value gap. So here we will have some reaction. That's why I'm not entering now. We see some reaction. So we see here in the 2-hour candles that yes, it went downwards, but we see volume and buying pressure from the buyers. As you see, so they are not like with heavy volume downwards yet. As I said, it's early and this is not the real move, and we see now the pullback. Okay, so friends, in 3 minutes it's all over. Today it's a very high volatility day, so I'm not entering yet. I expect to go here, retest this level, fulfill here, but I will put my stop loss over here actually. So I'm thinking a short position here, putting my loss here, and boom, this is the level that I am targeting actually. This is the sell side liquidity. So this is a 3.76 risk to reward ratio, risking 18.4 pips and going for 70. Why going for 70? Because we have great volatility and we are in an optimal trade entry for bearish way in the monthly, weekly, daily, and in the 4. Oh my god. Whatever. Oh my god, now. Sorry guys, I have some, I had to put some VPN just to protect the IP. So here is, we're in the 15, right? So here is the fair value gap. It's probably clear in the 5 minute. Okay, so no, here. This fair value gap will be tested because here it's in the New York time. So yes, for sure we're going to test the New York time. So as we can see, this is a Judah swing. So I mean, it hasn't formed yet, but I'm getting suspicious because here we have a bullish order block, but we also have clear lows and equal lows. So yes, these are for to be taken. So we have one target in the New York Open before we go down hard, because we also have the New York session, remember. So here I'm selling, not before that. And now before it goes there, so here we have a fair value gap here. Oh, my MetaTrader. And as we said, yes. Sorry, have a phone call. Έλα, Ηλία, μου τι κάνεις? Έλα, καλημέρα, σε καλά εσύ. Να σου πω να σε πάρω το μεσημεράκι. Πες μου. Κατάλαβα. Κατάλαβα, οπότε δεν μάθω να σταματάς, Κύριε, είναι καλό πίσω σπίτι, Ωραία, εντάξει, έλα, να είσαι καλά. Έλα, για χαρά, για χαρά. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the interruption. I had a phone call from work. So, seven is 7 o'clock, which is in Greek time the New York Open. It's here and it's here. So we haven't touched it actually, you know, in a confident way, like break it. So it still is a level to be taken. If here forms a 2022 model, because here we have a bullish order block, and comes here to retest it and touch it, will go up. But now we see that this fair value gap is been respecting this bearish order block. Boom. Let's see. Yes, actually this is my, it looks like a shell here, but I'm gonna wait. I'm not convinced for the downwards move just right yet. So in 10 seconds we have German PMI news. Boom. In 5 minutes, Europe and Greece. So generally we have to wait. Big news day. like this candle. We see if it will surpass it. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Yes, I put, as I said, I'm a musician, so I put Sibelius. I have Sibelius in my PC, and I actually, yeah, oh my god. Okay, and it turned on in this screen, and this is the whole entry music, opening Sibelius, for those who knows. Sorry, I'm coming back. I am back. I had a visit from a student of mine. So, as we see here, the sentiment is very interesting. The sentiment is bullish. You know why? I don't want to upgrade, sorry, because I don't need indicators. Okay, so this is the 4 hour. And this is the whole picture. Okay, okay, so this is very interesting. In the 4 hour, we are on the 50%. So we will have some consolidation here. I'm gonna delete this. So it was very clear before that we were going down, but I wasn't convinced that this is the real move. So let's see how market will react to the news. We still have this, yes. Okay, this is interesting because this candle has formed with a higher body than the previous one. So we might form here a fair value gap. We did actually. Which is a bullish sign. Where to the New York Open for sure, and then probably here. interesting. Yes, so again, in the 4 hour we just hit with very heavy volume, the 50% of the Fibonacci. Guys, 50% of the Fibonacci means fair value of the price. So this is my whole thinking generally. This concept, I mean, ICT has millions of concepts. Let me check my connection. We're supposed to be live now. Why we're not? What? Okay, I'm gonna delete the stream and then, oh my god, today with the VPN we disconnect.